So last session, Kyle, everyone in town has been calling you. I think you got like a bunch of different invites to hang out with people. I think you were
Anybody
supposed to go
yet.
hang. Say what?
I have several options all happening at the same time.
Yeah, I think Kai Lung wanted you to meet up with him with Lilith, and then Juliana asked you to come with her to the arcade. I think Rose called you, but I'm not entirely sure.
DM Daddy, do I ever call anybody ever?
Never mind. You don't have a phone. Let me make that a post-it right now because
There you
you
go,
don't have
sport.
a phone. So with all these magical options that you have, what would you like to do?
I think Kyle is well, okay, so Ty was calling me, Juliana was calling me. Sorry, who else was calling me?
I think that's about it.
I think Kyle's going to probably not really rush to decide and is just going
Hmm.
to go down to the church as just a first stop.
All right.
Yeah. You know,
Um,
because what is urgency really?
there's maybe like one urgency within this group, but you are not involved as of right now. Um,
This
but yeah, no.
motherfucking
So
flag.
you head to the church. I forgot what time of day. I know this was like early. I'm gonna
Yeah,
say this is like
morning.
9. This is 9 o'clock on a Sunday. Um, I don't know about you guys, but for the sake of Wave Meet, Sunday service is ending. So you see a whole bunch of people in their Sunday clothes walking out with their Bibles and their other biblical memorabilia.
All
And
right.
you see Father Brawnson just standing there, seeing everyone out.
I feel like Kyle would be somewhat dressed for this. Not like in a suit, but just like I put on a collared shirt today dressed for this. Just to set the tone.
Really? Like
I mean,
like uh,
Kyle it did not go to the service. Kyle is definitely piggybacking off this vibe though. Sort of approaching
okay.
this scene in that context, not in, his dare shirt that's like misspelled to actually be about doing drugs. It's got some amount of class to it. He's trying to find Father Brawnson specifically today.
I mean, you see him. He's standing there like at the door, like seeing everyone out, saying goodbye and whatnot.
Okay, he's definitely approaching him. Hi, I would like to talk to you.
Oh, well, and hello, and
Hello,
I don't
Father.
see you here on Sundays often.
Um, yeah, I had some questions, and I also kind of feel like I wanted
Yes.
to ask you about why you became a priest in the first place. I don't think this is a confessional. It can be if you think that would be appropriate.
He like strokes his beard for like 2 seconds and he goes, that's a good question. My father was a priest and his father was a priest and his father was a priest, so
I come from a
it's,
long line of priests. My father
I
taught
come
me everything I know.
I've come from a long line of fathers and their fathers and their fathers. So it's just passed down from generation to generation. And someday, if I ever have a child, I'll pass it down to him.
How old are you, Father Brawnson?
86.
Okay.
I'm
So
not a
you're really
virgin.
taking that wise old man angle, hoping some kid with the hero complex falls into your situation. So you
Yes.
can be like, yes, you are young me.
You are young.
Yes.
Fuck you.
You are the young
You are.
me.
Wait, am
You are
I?
young.
Damn it. Fuck.
You are. You are me, Kyle. I'm you.
Alright.
I
How
am you and
fucking-
you
Alright,
are
that's a
I.
good one, Father. Listen.
What made you ask?
Well, I've had some stuff happen, I would say, that has made me realize that my connection to, well, to water specifically is different. Well, the holy water stuff you told me about came in handy. I
Ah,
actually
I see.
killed a demon with it.
You're- What the fuck?
I didn't really hope you said that.
No, like, yeah, no, he burps and he goes, what the fuck are you talking about? Jesus Christ, kid, it's too early for this shit.
Exactly, Jesus Christ. Yes, that's actually what I came to talk to you about.
He does the fucking crossbody thing to, like, absolve him using the Lord's name in vain or whatever.
I don't think he really. Listen, of all the shit I've seen him be petty about, I don't think that's the breaking point, man. I'm not here to lecture you on your religion. I was actually hoping you would lecture me on it.
You can start by explaining to me what demon you're talking about.
So it's actually a demon I met at a party, and he picked me up like a little, like a, one of those small dogs that ladies put in purses.
Yes, Paris Hilton, I know.
Yeah, exactly like that. I was just lifted up effortlessly, like that one scene from Star Wars: A New Hope where he's holding, where Darth Vader's
Or
holding
Dirty
Rebel.
Dancing. What does this demon look like?
Well, he didn't
my
toss
boy?
me. He like just dropped me off a roof.
Tossed, dropped, it's all the same. Something is gravity is involved. It's all good.
Anyways, yeah, you're correct.
What did he look like?
Is there like a community board with all the missing kids? Because I feel like that's something you'd have at a church.
Yes, and if anyone
I
looked at
literally just take him over and point to fucking Andre like he looked like that.
So he looked like this boy, but was he this boy?
He was. He threatened me at the party. He physically assaulted me. And he didn't really hide the fact that he was no longer human. He actually flaunted it around like it was something I should be jealous of.
A demon would do that, yes, but I'm finding it hard to comprehend that you've killed this boy or demon.
I did not kill the boy. I re-deaded him. He was already dead.
He looks at you and he's just like, the fuck?
He's a vampire.
Oh, these are the things that I've heard about in the paper a couple days ago. You're telling
Everyone
me that
keeps telling me about this paper.
read the paper. It'll do you some
What
good.
paper? There's never a paper outside of my. Kyle's just like staring off into space. He's like, Mac, you motherfucker.
He didn't steal the paper. You just don't read.
Well, I mean, he has to keep up with the news, and if there's any house he knows isn't using the paper,
We'll see.
he just has all like a whole library of newspapers.
Good. This is some good reading. I love Family Circus. This is shit.
I love Calvin and Hobbes.
Well, this Garfield's really something. Can you imagine a bunch of rats just stealing one newspaper?
I love that, dude.
He
Just
goes,
like the fucking paper kid who's doing the rounds, like throwing papers into people's yard, just sees a ton of rats just fucking come out of like a storm drain and just fucking devour a paper and drag it down there. And it's just like, I'm just gonna keep going.
I've seen enough today.
Yeah, I've seen enough today.
so that these vampires are real, and you killed, how you said, re-deaded one.
I mean, we
I'm
can say
still
killed. I'm not afraid of that word. I
I'm,
assume
I'm
everyone's already left and we're like inside the church already. Like this is a
yeah,
whole conversation.
yeah. I'm still missing what your question is, or your query.
Listen, this holy water, and Kyle just pulls out the super soaker, like dead ass. Just not even.
Whoa! Take my money, son. Yeah, you don't have to pull a gap in this piece.
I just want you to know that I'm strapped and you could be too.
I appreciate the offer, but if I remember anything from my old vampire movies before you were even thought of, I think I'm pretty much safe in this church. That even
Well,
I
see,
also
this was what I was wondering. There are people who still need to go out, live their normal lives. Like that's important to them.
yes,
And I
yes.
understand that. What I'm suggesting is at least for the young people, because that seems to be where most of the power is. Only children have really gone missing, or like young adults. Um, so I was wondering if there was a way that we could organize some sort of, and then Kyle does the air quotes, Bible study, where like it's me running it instead of you doing it, and it's a good way to like make sure the community is safe. You literally don't have to do anything, and I'm sure, kids' parents will make very sizable tuition donations to this church just to have their kids be somewhere after school. This is
Well,
my proposal to you. I'm just hoping that I can have, not that I've ever felt super close to God, but I'm just like, it feels good to have friends in high places, I guess. So,
holy places.
holy places, especially. Do you think that would be okay? Or something we could actually feasibly do?
I mean, we already have a Bible study. And, if you wanted to integrate your, how shall I say, extermination program into it.
It's passive monster hunting, is what I would most accurately describe it as, because none of the people I could talk to about this, aside from you, we're kind of all emotional wrecks, and none of us really know what the fuck we're doing and have any plans for the future, like, at all. I really appreciate you granting me this hospitality and understanding, because the best hope I know of won't even talk to me. So I'm just like, I'm just
Can I
going with
ask,
the flow, man.
as a DM, can I ask who won't talk to you?
No, that's Rose. Kyle saw Rose do magic and is like, if there's any carry ass bitch who's going to carry us through this, it's gonna be Rose. That is the person he thinks could probably handle herself.
You're really the only young person that comes here that that doesn't use our toilets and vandalize our walls and loiter and only come here with their parents.
I mean, I,
So I
I do all those things. I just not in God's house.
so it's the least I can do, and you're the only young adult that I've seen that actually cares about the townsfolk in this. Forgive me for saying this, but in this godforsaken town. It's
Whoa.
like
I
it's
was
like
going to admire your optimism until you said God-forsaken, but that's fine. I'm not your dad.
he picks out of his pocket and he gives you a pamphlet for like the Bible study, and he's like, "Come here next Sunday, and you'll see the usual crowd for Sunday study, and I'll let them know about your little neighborhood watch program."
Oh, hang on. Who normally teaches this?
My nephew, his name is Sven. So
Yeah, I don't mean to
you
step on his toes or anything. Yeah.
no, he needs the extra help, and teen go rowdy, as he would know, so he'd appreciate any help he could get.
Okay.
If you want to come in earlier and, set up what you want to set up, it's all.
What does Ben do during the day?
Oh, he usually strolls around here and cleans the pews and, does good work. And I don't know about his extracurricular activities and nightlife.
Okay. Well,
I only really see him here.
If you would like to give him my information, I would be happy to hand it out.
I could give you his number.
Oh, okay.
He's not too far from here, so it's always a quick jaunt. He writes down his number on the pamphlet. Well, is that all for you, Sonny? I'd like to get home and watch Bonanza.
Yeah, I'm sorry to bother you.
It's okay. I mean, he reaches into his pocket again to pull out a Mountain Dew, and goes, "Well."
Kyle reaches into his pocket to pull out his Mountain Dew that he also brought.
Do you really? Are you fucking with me?
No, I'm serious. I will spend 2 adversity tokens to make this happen because I do have prepared, which just means I could spawn commonplace items on me.
Wait, what flavor is that?
Code Red.
I'm a man of taste, I see. He has fucking Pitch Black Mountain Dew. He has that shit.
Ah,
yeah.
Nice. All right, well, I've got to go meet a friend in a graveyard, so I'll be seeing you. And he does a cheers thing with the Mountain Dews, and then swigs.
He takes a big ass gulp. Goes,
all right, Hail Mary, and then Kyle leaves.
Cool. So are we meeting up, Tyler, Lilith?
Yes. Sure.
Kyle. Okay.
How we are.
You guys all congregate outside of Stiff Park. You don't see the 3 werewolves yet.
Do I even know about these werewolves things?
I've not told Lilith about anything.
I don't know about these werewolf things.
You don't.
No, you do not. You do not.
I guess Lilith is just standing around playing on her Game Boy.
What Pokemon did you just
by
get?
the way, if you see 3 people approach, don't panic. They're mine.
Don't panic. People are at this park to hang.
But bold of you to assume I would panic at a park in midday.
I kind of shrug and say, I don't know.
Kyle's definitely pulling up.
I mean, you are small.
Both of you are.
I'm very offended at this.
Hey guys.
Oh, Kyle.
Hey, Kyle.
Show up, yo.
Hi. So we're here. We're all here
So
at the park.
we are.
I told Lilith already, Kyle.
What did you tell Lilith?
Well, I told her if 3 random people show up, don't panic, they're mine. Same goes for you. But do you want to explain this? Yeah, they'll help us. I think.
But who are they? I'm not gonna panic. They're just 3 dudes. But I thought this was a private meeting.
Yeah, I mean they're my friends-ish.
Are they your friends?
We're getting there. They'll be important alliances.
This isn't like a drug deal or something, is it?
No.
I kind of pull Kyle.
Because not only would I be offended, but I'd also feel in danger.
Can I pull Kyle to the side and just sort of I think he wants to get railed or rail one of them.
I mean,
can I roll to hear this?
I'm not surprised.
Sure. Roll me a D5 to see how well you hear this.
There's nothing. You haven't told me anything new.
In this town that literally is all about gay innuendos, I think this man right here is gay.
I'm not going to talk on that.
You can't be certain if he said you want to rail someone or you want to mail someone.
I go along the lines of nail, and I kind of nod. I'm like, yeah, I do want to nail someone.
Kyle just sort of gives a look of understanding, like, yeah, this bitch is totally gay, but doesn't say anything out loud, and then just sort of turns back to, include Tai back in the conversation of like, okay, so I was trying to figure out where we could possibly set up a new hangout spot. The old industrial warehouse thing got torn down, so that's no longer an option. I was thinking of a couple places, and I made a list. Hang on. So I was thinking like, and Kyle's just sort of like telling them this list. It's not a bunch of actually good places. It's just like McCreamy's. It's just a bunch of landmarks around town. It's basically every single business that's on the map currently. But just like, these are places that are near certain locations that we can alternate. That way we're not just in one place. But if we wanted to have an actual base of operations, Kyle's saying the best bet is the church, for sure. And that is one thing that isn't in question at all. Like, he's just saying that out loud. He is pushing this church thing.
Okay. Tai relents and he says, yeah, yeah. Whatever is a good hangout spot. I would like to inform you though, the church has some new artwork on it now.
Can you please stop drawing on the church or spray painting?
Hey, I didn't spray paint it this time.
I mean, yeah, but you're the big man. Can you make it stop? Because
that seems
Father Bronson's actually really nice.
And then, as you guys are talking about, this vandalism, so all three of them walk up, and So goes, "Yeah, Tai, why don't you make it stop?"
What does So look like?
Here, let me
Hold
bring
on.
up the picture again.
Yeah, I would love
Looks
the
like a
picture
K-pop
again.
idol.
From left to right, it's Lucian, So, and Lucas.
That
There
looks
we
like
go.
an
Thank
album
you.
cover.
They do have an album. They have a Christmas
Well, I
album,
mean,
but you guys don't know about that.
Kyle's just looking
I
at his
say to
collared
So-
shirt like, damn, I really should have worn the drugs shirt.
I kind of croon and I say, why would I make it stop when I like where this is going?
Where what's going?
Dude looks at you like kind of disgusted and like, oh, okay, all right.
Well, do you know what's going on?
I say, guys, meet these vagabond wanderers, which
That's a little
will be
rude.
some helpful allies in our, vampire hunting shenanigans mission.
Lucas goes,
Wait, I'm gonna be a vampire hunter?
Oh yeah, sorry, Lilith. I guess we didn't really fill you in on that, but you
Well,
are.
I
No.
mean,
Congratulations.
it's less active hunting and more vampire defense squad.
I thought we were the vampire kill squad.
Well, you and I are the
VDF.
vampire kill squad because
VDF.
you and I have vampire kills. But
Double
everybody
kill.
else is the vampire defense squad because unless they willingly want to put themselves in danger, and by the looks of these three, y'all look kind of dangerous. Hi, it's very nice to meet you. And Kyle's just shaking each of their hands like, I'm very pleased.
They're all looking at Kyle like, what the fuck is going on right now?
Any enemy of vampires is a friend of ours.
Lucian steps up to Tai and goes, I know I asked you to come meet me at the park with us. I don't know if I said you can bring your two sidekicks.
Sorry, the two sidekicks.
I'm nobody's sidekick. I'm just here.
Kyle's saying this sarcastically, but he's like, I'm sorry, the two sidekicks were having a meeting and we didn't know this was going to happen. So we're sorry if we're
I pull Lucian in, knowing I caused a disaster, and I say, don't worry, they can watch.
Okay, I really
I
don't.
whisper this only to Lucian. Kyle, I don't want Kyle or Lilith to hear this.
Roll me your charm.
Okay.
Are you? Hold on, wait. Is this like? Is it
Wow. So
Dan?
That
you roll that.
fucking one.
I have an adversity token.
Real quick, are you pulling like a dating sim? Are you just like going for
He's trying to
one of
get the
these?
first flag.
I'm trying to get because Lucian is the most partial to me, so I'm trying to get Lucian before I level up to the other ones. But
Yeah, Lucian's
but
the
still,
first path you've gone on to
yes,
try
yes.
and tie rolled an 8.
Yeah, because I use an adversity token.
He used an adversity token.
You say this to him, Tai Long, and he just looks at you like, okay. I mean, if they're into that, the girl looks like she might be
Kyle and
into some
Lilith
weird stuff.
visibly do not look into that, but
Um,
oblivious.
why don't you introduce us already so we can get this over with?
All right, yeah, guys, this is Lucian, So, and Lucas. Say Lucian, So, Lucas. This is guys. And by guys I mean Kyle, my drug reservoir, and then
I
this is
really, you know what? Kyle's right, like takes out a permanent marker and writes down drug reservoir on his arm. I like the sound of that.
really nice. And then I
Reservoir
went to Lilith
drugs.
and I say, "That's Lilith. She's new to everything, but we're trying to make her into an efficient vampire killer because now we're down one player, and I don't know where he is. Got abducted by a lacrosse team or something. I don't know. We're down a Cuchillo, so we need a replacement."
So looks at all three of you, and she goes, "You guys are down a knife."
No, there's a friend of ours whose name just happens to be knife in Spanish.
That's kind of badass. I didn't really
Yeah,
think
I
about that
know.
one.
Like, of all the things to name your toddler, naming them after the sharp object you don't want them to have is a very
So you guys are the only other people that have seen and or vampires. I'm assuming.
well. She's seen them. He points to Lilith.
Mhm.
We've killed them, and then points to himself and Tai.
Okay. Any other creatures of the night that you guys have vanquished?
No.
She just starts circling you guys, like checking all of you out.
Nah,
So
not really.
cute. I look interested. There was this parasite thing that we got. It seemed to have zombified its victims, but we only seen one. And where is it now, Kyle?
Dude, I kind of have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, I think Roseblood. I went out with Roseblood to go get that shit.
Yeah, I
Some
don't think.
parasitic zombification monstrosity. But we pulled it out of some dying guy's head. Neck,
Cool.
I think.
She sniffs Kyle and just goes, "We don't know anything about parasites," and she just continues to like circle you guys.
That's
And then
Axe body spray, by the way, if you're wondering.
I could smell that.
That seemed like a very loud social sniff. I wasn't trying to.
Lucian is standing over you, Lilith. Lucian's a good
Oh
6'1".
my god, he's 6'1"?
So
Yeah.
Is he
So
staring at me?
yeah, he's staring at you.
Do, do
Lucian's
you have a
6'1".
problem with me?
No, I'm just curious to why you're carrying around a Game Boy in 2004.
Because it's fun.
Lucian sniffs Lilith and just goes, "Huh."
Again, if you have a problem with me, let me know.
I don't know about that one yet. I'm still trying to
Well, we're
figure
just trying
you
to.
out.
I think what my friend here means is that we're getting a bunch. You're all looking at us weird, and we're just trying to figure out what you mean because, like, we have no problems with you as far as we're concerned. We're just trying to. First of all, I have no idea what your previous agreement with Ty was before this, and I apologize if this is being sprung on you without your knowledge.
Ty, since you're like familiar with dogs, you notice that like all three of these guys are just like doing the more like imposing like sniff thing that other dogs do like with people and other dogs. So like you were not phased by this, but Kyle and Lilith are just like, all right.
We're active
I
cat
butt
people.
into the sniffing circle, and then I start like sniffing Lucas, because Lucas
What
is the
the
one that I don't. Yeah.
fuck?
Okay.
Okay.
He likes the attention secretly, but he knows that it's making Kyle and Lilith uncomfortable. So he breaks their like circle thing that they have going on. Like he breaks the rotation and starts kind of like sniffing like Lucas.
You're trying to redirect the dogs.
I am.
So you guys want to tell us how many vampires you guys have killed?
I mean, we didn't kill any. We just know about them, and honestly, we just came here not too long ago, and we don't really care. We're just keeping to ourselves.
You don't care at all
I
that
mean,
like people are going missing or that like.
as long as they're not,
Spaghetti things.
I
as
mean,
long
it
as long
makes
as they're not
sense.
dealing with us.
It makes sense. Why would you care for anyone else outside of your pack?
All three of them like whip around to you, and they just
Kyle
go.
just doesn't register that statement as something related to them being dog-like. He's just not putting it together, so he just sees this motion and is freaked out by it. We're caught off
Lucas
guard.
like starts to point at Lilith, and he goes, "What's your name again?"
Lilith Trip?
I didn't need the last name. I just needed the first one. I don't really care for your family name. Interesting word, pack there. Interesting word there.
I kind of chuckles off to the side.
Interesting indeed.
Lucas is like he's stifling any other response because like he's kind of like the beta of the pack. So he's just like, okay, I'm gonna leave this to the two adults in this group.
So Lucian and So are the alphas? Like So to me is like the alpha, which is why
So
Ty
is so is the alpha. Lucian is the second in command. So walks back to Lilith and like she just takes like a deep whiff of your head and she just goes, out of the three of you, you smell weird.
I kind of raised my eyebrow and was like, I asked, so how does she smell weird?
Poultry. Your friend here smells like poultry.
Yeah, like Kyle's trying to figure out if this is a diss or not, and like if a fight's gonna break out.
Ty is like kind of like, I say, Lilith, do you work on a chicken farm or something?
I don't smell anything on her.
She looks back at Lucian and Lucas and she goes, and what do we do with poultry, boys? Lucas raises his hands like meekly and he goes, defeather them?
I think you need to like cook that a specific way. You know, or else you could get sick.
They all whip around back to Kyle, just like, okay, the fuck.
Was that what you meant? I'm really lost here, unbelievably. You guys had a bunch of intense stares, and I'm so. Kyle's just like putting his hands up, like I have no fucking clue what's going on.
All right, well,
that they're trying to eat Lilith, and
Wait, no, they're not trying to eat. They're just like okay.
Are you guys calling
well,
her
this
chicken?
has been fun, but I have somebody to meet, so if you excuse me, I just push right through their little pack and just continue walking deeper into the park.
So steps back in front of you, Ty, and she goes, okay, now that we've decreased the numbers a bit, what do you want?
I say, I want to join your pack.
I want this to be a mutually beneficial. I would like to know that I have people who are capable.
I say to So, I want to join your pack, and I want to kill some vampires with you.
While you're talking,
vampires yet, dude.
Yeah. Once like you and So are talking, Lucian steps behind Kyle and does that kind of bro hug containment thing. He puts one arm over your shoulder and locks the other arm around, like across your chest.
Okay. Hey. This is.
And it cuts back to So with you, Tai, and he goes, you don't really want to be involved with vampires right now. We're just passing through. If anything, we might even leave soon if it gets, any more hectic here. So, and you look a little, again, runty to join us. So, I don't know what you can even possibly bring to the table. And she does the thing with the thumb and her forefinger, like under your chin.
I take my gun out right then and there. I aim it like past like her cheek and I shoot it right near her ear.
Oh God, that's gonna hurt me
Why?
too.
So
That's gonna hurt me too, because that is just
Fallon.
a gun going off.
You are going.
Fallon, I am behind this lady, walking away.
What?
Yeah, Lilith is already like a good couple feet away from you guys, just walking away.
Right behind this lady.
I'm gonna try to aim the bullet.
You might
which
have
means-
just shot me.
No, I didn't shoot. I have better aim than that. I'm trying to show.
She wasn't even aiming for the person in front of her.
Make her roll.
So.
Make her roll. Make her
I'm
roll.
making her roll.
You can
Kill
angle
Lilith,
a gun
kill
up
Lilith,
just to
kill
fire
Lilith.
it next to someone's.
I kind of want you to roll.
Chaos.
Roll me. Okay, this is gonna be. Are we rolling? Okay, what are you trying to do? Are you just trying to? What are you trying to do with shooting here?
Trying to impress her with how fast my reflexes are, and the fact that I can like. I think it's a little bit impressive if you're near someone and all of a sudden they whip out a gun out and they shoot right past you.
Okay,
I'm trying to be a little bit like I'm kind of saying like, how's that for runty? Kind of thing like that. Like
this is a difficulty of 15. Roll me.
it's a fight, right? Okay.
Yeah, this is fight.
Am I still
I'm
in
not
the
even-
grasp
I'm not
of a
really
big
even
vampire
aiming for
or
Lilith,
a big
and Tai has what?
werewolf man?
Yes, you are still embraced by this big man.
I'm fine with this.
So
Oh my
Lilith is not
fucking
shot.
God.
You don't shoot Lilith, but the bullet just flies and hits an owl that was sleeping in a tree.
Which is worse.
Can I hit like a sparrow or something, like a really small target?
Actually, you hit
It's
a
a
squirrel.
suspicious looking bat.
Squirrel, yes.
Also, in doing this, you see that So's ear starts bleeding. I need you to roll me. Brawn, yeah, roll me Brawn.
Okay. Ooh, 7? Oh, I exploded. Okay. Okay.
Let me roll
10.
my dice too. She takes both hands, slams them on your neck, and just hoists you up. She just goes, Lucian, I want you to go get the brand out of my car. And Lucian unhands Kyle and starts to walk up to the van.
I'm smirking this entire time. Because
Do
I
you
think
want-
I'm impressive.
Would you like a hand or should I leave?
What am I doing?
Kick your legs once for yes.
Are you still
twice for
walking
no.
away?
Well, there was a gunshot behind me, so no.
Okay. I think you're just watching all of this unfold.
Yeah,
in
I'm
the
definitely
distance.
going over to where Lilith is. Like, if
You're gonna watch some. You're gonna watch it with some popcorn.
no Tai, if Kyle's first instinct would be to go to Lilith, but if Tai actively looks like he's in danger,
No,
Kyle's
he's not.
gonna.
Tai is very confidently like, okay, I wanted this.
Do you want me to like take your car somewhere later? Because if you're not going home in that thing.
So looks over to Kyle. I'm just gonna have a quick talk with your friend here. Why don't you go over there with Redhead over there?
Can you please stop giving us nicknames? It's like kind of hurtful. I don't think you mean it to be, but Kyle goes off to Lilith after saying that.
When Kyle appears, I just look and say, "Do I really smell like poultry?"
No.
What do you smell like, Lilith? To you, what do you smell like?
I use peppermint shampoo because that's the first thing that
Peppermint
comes to
shampoo and
mind.
peroxide.
Yeah, exactly.
So brings you down closer, and she goes, I want you to listen to me very carefully. You just busted my eardrum, but lucky for you, it'll grow back. Not so lucky for you. I'm on the very brink of snapping your neck, but Lucian is a little soft on you, so I'm going to make you a deal. I'll let you shadow us, follow us, whatever. I need you to do me one thing. Can you nod? I want you to nod for me.
I nod.
I
And
want you.
I'm smirking, I'm smiling and smirking like an idiot. Like I'm like really like I'm digging this.
I need you to do me one thing from me. Whatever I say goes. Whatever I tell you to do, you do. Lucas, actually, what are you wearing, Tylon? What are you wearing?
I think he's wearing like a leather jacket and with like a red tank top underneath. A red shirt, not a tank. A red shirt underneath. And he has like a necklace on that's like a silver raven skull, dark ripped jeans, and a belt.
Oh yeah. Lucas, I want you to take off his jacket and lift his shirt upward. I think we're going to start the initiation a little bit early. And Lucas comes up behind you. He strips off your leather jacket and he raises up your tank top.
Oh.
I'm
All
like,
right, Lilith, I think it's time we leave. Do you need me to take you somewhere?
I'm just gonna go meet my grandma.
like
Can I meet
my
your grandma?
smile kind of because I'm looking at Sam.
Sure.
I'm like really
Awesome.
like I'm egging this alpha on. Like, yeah, you want to go? You want to fucking go? Like impressed, but still egging her on. But like as soon as like Lucian like lifts up my top,
Lucian is coming up behind you with a red hot like cow brand. This is a brand in the shape of like a maw, like a dog's like mouth. Lucian just steadily presses that brand the lower part of your spine, like right above
tramp stamp
your. No, not a tramp stamp, like a little bit further up than that.
the
Okay.
lumbar spine area.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay.
Yeah, that exactly that. I was right there. There are no hit points, so like I don't know how you take this, but you said you got bullet wounds, so I don't think you mind this much.
I don't mind this much. I kind of like I do that. Like I inhale and I kind of hiss like.
She drops you onto the ground. Really don't know what to do with you, so I'm just gonna dump you on Lucian. He's all yours, and I'm gonna go wait in the car. And she just steps off to the van.
Yeah, I stand back up and I kind of like itch like my back a little bit.
Hmm.
It's like stinging slightly, but then I kind of like lower my shirt and I kind of like I shake it off a little bit.
Lucian, like he's still like standing over you. He goes, that was part one of the initiation process. We all got brands, different places. If you squirmed, we would have either let you go or probably killed you. And if you didn't, then looks like you passed.
I whip around him and I say, "I passed? Yes! Oh yeah!" And I like clap really loudly. And then I like grab his shoulders and I shake him a little bit, and then I start running around him in circles.
Jesus,
Like,
you ought to run. I'm on babysitting duty, and until your initiation is all over, so you're going to be staying with me for a while.
I say, really? Don't you want to stay in my house? It's bigger.
No, this isn't that type of deal. You're going to be staying with me for the day.
I kind of shrug and I say, sure.
Is Shinzu with you? Is she like in the car?
Oh, Chienza?
Yeah.
Is Lucian
I'm
allowing me to take my dog?
Lucian like gestures over to your car, and your dog can stay, but you need to keep her under control.
All right, fair enough. I whistle for Chienza to come to me.
He sternly walks up to you. Well, I'm hungry. I don't know if you are. You're buying, so lead the way.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I lead him to my car and we drive, or does he want me to walk?
You can drive.
I hop in the car and then I start driving. As I'm driving Lucian, I kind of like look over to him and I say, "Are you feeling like poultry tonight?"
No, pork, red meat, something like that. I need that.
All right. So I bring him over to like a red meat, like all you can eat barbecue place or something.
We're gonna let that little dinner date go ahead. Kyle and Lilith, what are you guys doing?
I'm going to my grandma.
So we're in the woods looking for your grandma?
Not in the woods, just in the park by the lake,
Near the woods.
near the woods.
Lilith, you guys are walking. You see your grandmother's partner, uh, like
Name you
sitting on the
can't
hood of
remember
her,
right now.
sitting on her station wagon, waiting to escort you to the peaks. She sees you and then she sees Kyle and she goes, "Whoa, whoa, 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 who's your friend here?"
Hi, I'm Kyle.
He's not coming with. He was just in the area and we decided to talk.
Yeah.
Are you a yellow belly, Kyle?
Do you want me to take offense to that, or is this an honest, stupid question?
You say that?
Yeah, I say that.
Do you say an honest, stupid question?
Yeah, because this is dumb.
Roll me your grit.
2.
Yeah, they got
That's a
better.
hot 2.
She looks at you and she like adjusts her like aviator glasses and she goes,
Oh, nice.
"All right, Lilith, it's time for us to go.
All right,
You can
bye.
you can
Yep,
you
see
can
you
send
later.
you can send your friend away."
All right. Well, see you later, Kyle.
Bye.
Bye.
Kyle's just gonna fucking leave. Like, this is fucking weird. This is a weird day.
You have one good like relationship with like one adult. I just realized that.
I have the, yeah.
Well, two.
And,
You have
and he's the crazy old man.
Well, I have one who's just like Master Roshi, and the other one is Rick Sanchez, vampire.
So Lilith, you and Indistinct partner can't fucking remember her name. You're driving and you guys get to like the Stiff Peaks like entrance. Okay. She told me to stop here and let you walk through, and she'll come retrieve you, I guess.
Okay.
I'll be here in the parking lot if you need me.
Thank you very much.
So yeah, now you're on your own, looking for your grandmama.
All right. I sort of just cracked my neck.
So like again, you're at the entrance of like this resort, Stiff Peaks. Not a lot of people are here. You see like maybe one or two families like walking through. You know, there's like nobody on the ski lifts like at all. The entire parking lot is just like vacant except for like the one car you just left and like maybe two or three other cars.
Okay, well, crack my neck, yawn, and just start looking around. I know she's here. It's annoying that she keeps on pulling this trick.
What makes you think she's outside?
Fair point. Fair point. For right now, I will go in the building then.
You walk up the stairs and you get to the door and there's like someone like sitting at a podium. Well, not really sitting, like standing at a podium. There's like another teenager who's like working there. And they just go on. Welcome to Stiff Peaks. Do you have a reservation for today?
I believe so.
Name?
Trip?
Oh yeah, some old lady. I was waiting for you inside at the restaurant. Why don't you just go over there? I could really care less.
All right. Thank you very much, disassociated teenage employee.
I'll mention it. And you walk past this pimply man. You see your grandma in like old people fur coats, like they're huge for no reason, and she has like that fur hat on, and she's sipping on a hot drink.
Oh, interesting location you chose. As I just come and sit down with her.
I wanted to see, the view that Wisconsin was always praising about. But that's not. We both know that's not what I'm here for.
Yeah,
Training. I'm gonna need you to be a little more specific about this training you want me to help you with.
how many people are in the restaurant?
So far, just you and like more disassociative, like teenagers, just like standing behind a register.
Okay. I just pull out a napkin because I don't want this to be overheard
Yeah,
and
yeah.
begin to write it.
She looks at that. She looks at your napkin and she goes, "Oh." She like waves her hand over the napkin. She goes, "I thought your fathers would have taught you that by now. You're what, 18, 19?"
They taught me the basics, but let's face it, we both know that you know far more than just the basics. And you know more than you let on.
Smart girl, smart girl. Well, I didn't just bring you here for hot cocoa recipe. Why don't we just get started now?
Now,
Yes, now there's practically no one here, and you know,
practically
well,
no one, and no one is two different things.
it's the first part of being a trip. First step being a true trip. Plus, we'll blend in nicely. You see the snow? We'll blend in.
Okay. My fathers found out they would kill me, but sure.
And that's the beautiful part about this, Lilith. They won't find out. You want to know why they won't find out?
Because we're not telling them.
Because we're not telling them. See, you are already uniquely intelligent. She gets up and she like gestures to like the back door of this restaurant. Let's go ahead and start.
Okay.
And then we're gonna cut from that, and then we're gonna go to Rose. Are you back?
Hello.
Hello. Okay. So you are frantically going over to check on Fuego, yes?
Yeah, I was at my house. I grabbed a thing of motion salt and I grabbed one of my rose plants that I bought from the flower store and I started getting on the bus and heading over there.
Real quick, Cuchillo, after last session, did you just go back to sleep?
I mean, yeah, what time is it right now? Like, what time is it right now?
Time right now it's like 10. It's still 10.
AM?
Yes.
Nigga, he is sleep. He is going. Either that or talking to Lex. I don't know. Fuck it, let's find out.
For this one, I'm gonna say you're still asleep.
Nah, he's talking to Lex.
Okay. Lex is like catching you up with like all the shit that's happened at high school while you've been like gone slash deceased slash not deceased. She's just telling you about like, oh, Coach Slim did this, Principal McAfee said this. somebody threw up in the girls' locker room.
Wait,
Fucking
offhanded question, but relevant question.
yes.
I forgot. Does Chio know about the cult already? Like his cult?
I feel like you've been new about your cult.
Okay. Does Lex know about the cult?
No.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh, you that poor bitch.
I said, why are you pitying this girl for not knowing about the cult?
Bro, cause nigga, if word gets out that this nigga is back and the cult knows that he's staying at Lex's house,
Oh,
they're gonna kick her ass. They're gonna whoop
oh,
her 7 ways to Sunday.
oh. So I
They're
was
gonna
right
beat
about
the
context.
shit out of her.
I was right about consequences. Wow, that's so crazy.
No,
I'm so
I'm
crazy.
sad for her. Chio would diffuse the situation. I'm sad for her because just imagine a group of like school shooter type girls showing up at Lex's door and they completely fuck her up. Like not even to get the Chio, but just like how dare you take senpai and they yandere her ass and like Chio sleeping. That shit would suck.
And you know what the funny thing is? Lex won't even tell nobody. You know who will tell everybody?
No.
Are you being sarcastic?
No, I literally don't know.
Juliana.
You just want to
Uh-oh.
see the Julianna versus Cuchillo feud, huh? You just want to see
I
Cuchillo.
do. I just want to see you guys come
You want to
together as
see
a group.
Cuchillo
You
just
guys are
beat the
still
taste out of
split up.
Julianna.
Okay, well, the party could know if they bother to pay attention to Juliana's texts. Which they
I'm
don't,
pretty sure they.
Oh
clearly.
my
I'm pretty sure they did.
God,
I'm
never
pretty sure they
mind.
did.
Never mind. Have Juliana do what she wants. Like, she'll always have something to complain about. There's no satisfying this girl.
No. To be fair, Juliana herself does not know that. So,
I
all
mean,
Doesn't she know about the cult?
no,
yes.
I'm not. Yeah, she knows about the cult. She obviously wouldn't send the text to the cult. She doesn't have any of their phone numbers. She don't know who they
No,
are.
I mean, she
That's
would
not what
run
I'm.
her fucking mouth and be like, hey, Chio's
Yeah.
back. And then through the grapevine. It's not even her turn right now. It's Rose's turn. Look at us being rude.
I mean, I'm
Okay.
Agent of Chaos. It's fine. Y'all keep fighting. It's cute.
Yeah, y'all are. Yeah, I mean, while y'all are talking, she's just enjoying the bus ride, hoping she gets to the house in time. Anyway, uh, yeah, Lex is just talking your ear off about school. Everyone misses the lacrosse team, and people are wondering where you went. And the drama teacher said he lost his best drama student, so like it's whatever. I mean, I'm still there, but it's not like I'm upset or anything. But you know, it's cool. It's fine. Are you just like absently listening to her, like just go off, or?
No, what? No, that's best friend. He's listening.
Oh, okay.
Every syllable, every word.
She stops for a second. She goes, so who's Rose?
Rose is just. And then he has to drop down from the ceiling to kind of just like pace on the floor in front of her.
Uh-huh.
All right, so Rose is like, I think her name is like Becky.
Oh, shit.
She's some weird chick that like I think I met in detention, kinda. It was weird. I mean, she has nice hair. I'll give her that. But she, she's terrifying. She's scary as hell. Like she was gonna start a rumor that I had herpes, and that shit, that's not cool, bruh. But
I
it's whatever.
mean,
No,
I
it's whatever
mean,
because look at us
no,
now.
I don't, I think that rumor did go around.
I mean, yeah, and that I tried to like get her to take that shit back or whatever, but it didn't really work out. So we kind of just went our separate ways and shit. So I don't know. I mean, I guess.
Do-do-do.
Listen, that's my shit. Don't even get me started. But
Do,
no, like,
do, do, do. Okay.
listen, oh my god. It's like, no, but I mean, surprise, surprise, she misses me, so it's whatever. I'll deal with it.
Were you guys like a thing? Like, was she one
Lex,
of those?
Lex, Lex.
Yeah.
If we were a thing, I would have been said that. We are no thing.
No thing. Okay. No thing.
We ain't shit.
Okay.
Well, I guess now we both weird, but that's all we got in common. We both got nice hair, but that's about all we got in common.
Okay. Well,
Wait,
yeah.
Lex,
Yes.
we should dye your hair. You want to dye your hair?
I
Why
don't want to
not?
dye my hair right now.
Why not?
I just don't feel like it.
I'll do it.
No, I mean, I don't feel like it. Maybe we can, listen to what I'm saying and not do it.
Okay, fine. We'll just do the carpet. Don't worry. Leave the drapes alone.
We are not going
Okay,
anywhere.
fine, fine.
We're not going anywhere near that. We're not dyeing anything.
Then what do you want to do? Because I was gonna take a nap, but I'm awake now, so
I mean, you can take your nap. I'll just
nope. I'm up.
I don't know. It's still daytime. There's not really much for us to do. TV, maybe watch a movie. I don't know.
Sure, let's fucking watch TV.
Okay. Rose, you get to Cuchillo's and Lexi's neighborhood. Do you know where Cuchillo lives? Yes, you do. Never mind. That was
Yeah.
a dumb question. Of course, you know where he lives. You see like two cars up front, presumably Cuchillo's parents' car and Lexi's parents' car.
I'm gonna go around the back like I usually would.
You see our little ghost boy sitting on top of his set.
I'm here. I'm here. Talk to me. What's been going on?
Okay. Well, first of all, hi. Second of all, so like I said on the phone earlier, Cuchillo came back and everyone was really sad, and then they weren't sad, and then he told them to come here for breakfast and that he would be here, but he's not here. I think he's still at Lexi's house, and he looked weird. His ears are pointy, and he looked different, and he looked kind of scary.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, first of all, hi. Sorry, that was rude. My bad. Uh, yeah, that checks out. So, Fuego, do you know what vampires are?
Like the ones in the movies.
Yeah, like the ones in the movies, except I think the rules are more complicated. I'm still kind of figuring it out, but I'm pretty sure your brother's a vampire, and I'm pretty sure whatever bad thing you saw in the basement was caused by another vampire.
He spaces out for a second, and like without like looking at you, he just starts like. I mean, I did see someone, bite Cuchillo, and then kind of hurt all of the rest of his friends, and then they all just kind of disappeared. So I guess that makes sense.
I think that's a big part of what's been happening lately. So the rules of vampires are weird. I don't know. Usually you can't. Usually they can't come inside a place without an invite. But since technically this is his house, I feel like he could go inside if he wants to. So we just have to try to make your house as vampire proof as possible, and hopefully that'll help.
But what if my parents want him to come home?
Well, I've been trying to do some research. I don't know if we could stop your parents from wanting them to come home, but hopefully what we do, it doesn't matter what they want. He won't be able to come inside. And that's what matters. So check this out. And I'm gonna get my backpack and I'm gonna pull out my salt and I'm gonna pull my little rose plant out. So vampires, they can't cross any space with a line of salt. So did you find any salt in your kitchen?
He pulls out from under his little ghost sheet, like the big like navy blue table salt thing, Morton salt, whatever that is.
Yeah, that'll work. So you're gonna do that in your house. They don't like roses. I'm not entirely sure why yet. I think the smell messes them up. Crosses work. So if you need to make like some crosses and maybe put them around some windows or things like that, that might work too. And let's see. And I like pull out my journal and I start flipping through the pages of the research that like Mab and I were going through. Um, yeah, they don't like salt. I'm pretty sure that sand is another thing that they don't like. I haven't tried that out yet. And they have oh, and this. And I'm gonna pull out my water gun. Okay. So this is a really special water gun. This is filled with specifically holy water. And I'm gonna hand it to him.
Real quick, Cuchillo, I know your mom's Hispanic, so how religious is she?
I'm gonna keep it a buck 50, 100 with you. His dad is the Hispanic one,
My
so
bad.
you got like, moderate, like moderate Hispanic religion blended with moderate Black religious. So together they equal one religion, but they're not sacrilegious. That's the thing. Like they're not like church every Sunday type.
How many crosses do you think you have in your house?
You're gonna be lucky if you find one in the attic. Like they're not gonna be plastered all over the place. You might have a one photo of Black Jesus on the wall, but that's about it.
Black Jesus. Okay, gotcha.
Not that Black Jesus, the actual Black Jesus.
Yeah, we're talking about the same Black Jesus. Adult Swim.
No, not that Black Jesus.
That's Black Jesus in
Not
my
like
mind.
real Black Jesus.
Yeah, he's a real Black Jesus. He was all right. They need to bring that back. But anyway, that's all I needed. Um, so he goes, okay, crosses, sand, salt, and holy water.
Yeah, so I'm gonna give you this water gun. I only have one of these right now, but I can get you more water and I can maybe get a couple more of these. This is a last resort. I really don't want you doing anything that could start a fight. But if anything happens where you feel like he's getting too close to anybody or he's trying to do anything funky, you've got one good shot. But just hang on to that because it's the only one that I have right now. So worry about the salt, worry about the crosses. Oh, and this. And I'm going to pull out two of my silver necklaces and
Yes,
I'm going to I I okay, Fuego, I get the ghost thing is kind of an aesthetic, but can you take that off just for a second?
he shakes his head no.
All right, fine. You're going to make this weird. That's fine. Give me your hand.
He pokes his hand out from underneath the sheet.
So I take one of the necklaces and I just like wrap it around his wrist like a bracelet, and then I put the other one in his palm. Put that around your neck.
He shuffles inside of his sheet to like maneuver it, putting the necklace on his neck, like over his head, like on his neck.
Don't get
Because
your hair caught because it's awful. Don't just be careful. Take your time.
he's a kid. He doesn't know any better.
Oh
He doesn't see
gosh.
the clasp on the neck. Can I ask you a question?
Yeah, you can ask me whatever you want.
Do you think my brother is gonna hurt us?
Fuego, I don't know. I I don't know. I don't know enough about your brother or how he functions or how he ceases to function. But all I know is I've met 3 of these vampires so far, and every time they've tried to have a conversation with me, it's so they could trick me into being eaten later. I I don't know if you should give him the chance. I don't know what he's going to do.
So what are you going to do about, my brother?
I know some people that frankly need to know that he's back, and we'll figure it out from there. In the meantime, I just want to make sure that you can keep yourself safe until I figure out if he's something we need to deal with or not. I'm not sure.
Fuego nods his head. Are you like kneeling down to his level?
Yeah.
Fuego nods his head and he gives you a hug. Um,
Oh.
he gives you a really quick hug, and then like he, goes back to his idle ghost child stance. Okay, I'll let you know if I see him or if he tries to come in. I'll do the thing with the salt and the rose and crosses. I don't know if we have crosses, but I do have a bunch of popsicle sticks that I can turn into crosses.
Yeah,
So
that's a good start. Hey, Fuego, can I ask, why are you wearing the sheet?
I really don't know. It makes me feel, safe, and I don't think I can take it off now, knowing that that my big brother might kill me and my family. He adjusts his like sheet eyes to fit over his eyes.
Okay, well, Rose kind of helps him adjust the sheet better to fit his face. Okay, well, for the record, you can wear that as much as you want, but I think that you are better off not being a ghost boy because I think there's a lot more interesting things to live for. And I just kind of pat him on the shoulder. I'll let you know when I've got some more stuff for you, and just be careful. If you feel like the house isn't safe, we can find somewhere else for you to go. Do you know Lexi's address?
He nods his head again, and like he takes your hand and he starts to lead you like back to the front of the house. I don't know the address, but I know how to walk there. Go down the street that you came, and house is like the eighth door down.
Eighth door down. Okay, thank you. I'll be back. Just trust your instincts, and it'll be okay. I'll give him another little hug, and I'm gonna start making my way up through over to the bookstore and kind of just work my way up different buildings to Julianna's house.
That's a perfect segue. So you might bump into Juliana sooner than you thought. Juliana, which section of the bookstore are you in?
I'm gonna go ahead and let you know. I'm just walking past the bookstore. I'm not going in the bookstore.
You may start a
She's
manhunt.
like in the window, just sees Rosa walk by, goes back to her book.
Wait, do I see Rose?
Both of you roll me a flat d5 to see who noticed each other. Who notices who first?
Damn.
Wow.
They
Okay.
Okay.
beat me by 1.
So Rose, you see Juliana first, but it's that thing where you see the person, and then the person notices you, and you quickly like cut that eye contact. So like you see Juliana first, and then Juliana, you look up and see Rose, but Rose is like she's not looking at you.
Yeah, why not? I sort of walk out and see if I can get Rose's attention.
Okay. You can flag her down. If her back is facing you, I don't think she'll see you.
I guess it would be kind of startling to just walk up and tap around. So I'll say, "Hey, Rose."
Oh, hey, I was hoping to catch you actually.
Ah, yeah. Well, I'm kind of waiting on a friend I'm supposed to meet at the arcade.
Oh, wow. Okay, good for you. I kind of need to grab the thing back from your place, but I'm not in a hurry. Is it cool if I come with?
Sure, I guess.
Okay. I mean, I can always just like if you don't want me to say so, I'm just asking.
No, it's just that I kind of can't go. Well, I have to go home eventually, but I'm kind of not supposed to be out right
Oh,
now. Yeah, last night after the whole, thingamabob, my mom kind of went off the rails, and so she's put everybody on house arrest for the time being, and I'm not supposed to be out. In fact, by the time we're speaking, she could probably know that I'm already outside and losing her shit. Figuratively.
interesting. Okay, well, tell you what. I need that disc back, but maybe I can help you sneak back into your house.
That might be preferable. I mean, depending upon what happens, my mom might actually be in the office at work, so she might not even know if I'm gone. In which case, I'd only have to deal with the two brothers and the dad. I have a way to deal with the brothers. The dad, I'm just hoping I can kind of walk past that one.
Okay, well, do you leave your window unlocked during the day?
Not really, and after last night, I certainly didn't.
Wow, you really make life harder for yourself. All right, well, we'll figure it out.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, couldn't text you this because I don't think you have a phone or I don't have your number. Uh, Cuchillo's a vampire.
Yeah, Cuchillo's a vampire.
Wait, you're not surprised?
He called me like 2 hours ago.
Ah, yeah. He basically went to my house.
Wow, yeah, no, I get why you keep your window locked now. That's some hard fuck shit. Okay, well. All right, well, let's go meet your friend.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, so you wanna know what the funniest thing is?
What?
Juliana is playing this off as if nice, but internally she is kind of the wheels are kind of turning because she realizes she's kind of walked herself potentially into something here.
Into what, you say? Hmm?
No, I'll continue. We'll see what happens.
Okay. I'm going to say that the Plugs arcade is starting to open, so like no one's like really there. They're turning on all the arcades, like all the arcade cabinets. Kyle, are you still hanging out with Juliana and or what are you doing?
Ah, yes, Kyle. Add to Juliana's anxiety.
I mean, if Kyle's showing up, Kyle's showing up. I mean, Kyle definitely was kicked out of the other function, so you know why not?
Kyle was definitely kicked out. I imagine
Kyle was
Kyle like,
probably waiting for the arcade to open, and it was already in there.
ah, yes, the two. Wow, this might actually really come full circle. Okay.
Okay, well, all three of you are in this arcade.
Kyle's
Um.
losing the claw game. Oh, hey, you're here.
Hey, what's good, Kyle?
Not much. I saw Tai and Lilith, and then they both told me to leave. So nothing else strange or notable to report.
You said that last part kind of weird, but okay. Julianna.
Really boring and mundane. Nothing weird or spooky.
Yeah, Julianna's just gonna put that in the back of the mind because you said you hung out with Tai and said mundane and boring, and those two things do not work at all. But they don't work. So I'm gonna just
wait. Is Rose also following Julianna or?
Rose is behind Julianna, saw Kyle, and is hanging really far back.
Kyle isn't like making like a sour look or anything, but just like gives an acknowledging look and goes, "Okay, so can you remind me why you wanted me to meet here again? I know you told me this morning, but
I needed a ride earlier, but you said you may or may not have done it, so I decided to kind of take action.
I mean, I did go to your house and you weren't there.
Oh, yeah. Wait, you did?
Passed by it very briefly.
Oh, thank you.
Oh God.
I was about to say.
I wasn't gonna like peek in or knock or anything.
Technically, I'm not even supposed to be out. I've been kind of put on house arrest since the whole, thing that happened last night.
Kyle like takes a second to process what you've just told him, and he squints. It's like, so you're out of your comfort zone. You're going against the rules, breaking the law.
Okay. First off, one, don't make me sound like a sap.
Well, you are a sap, but I'm really proud of you because this is the first time I've heard anything of this kind.
All right, I'm gonna just take a try at the clogging. What do I have to roll for this? What is this? This brain?
You just want to like assert dominance through video games.
Yes, I am.
Go for it.
It's a brain check.
Grit is the final and only answer.
We're re-rolling. We're spending an adversity token.
You're gonna waste a token on a game?
Yes.
Just like in real life.
You know,
Wow.
what matters most. No, it's literally just you fucking it up and being like, that doesn't count. This was a warm up, and then putting it in
I've got 9 and I'm getting an extra because of the fail, so 6.
You grab a teddy bear and just like this GIF, it drops before it even gets to the hole.
Fuck, that's another fail, so I've got 10.
Alright, Julianna, stop. I was done with this anyways.
Now I feel petty. She looks around. What time is it at the moment?
10:30, like 10:45. Oh, I'll say that's 10:45.
Remind me when the friend was supposed to be here. If she wants to show it all.
They never gave you a time.
Oh, great. So I'm about to be stood up.
So what did you need me to take you here?
Julianna, I was gonna meet a friend. I don't know if they'll show. Julianna looks around, looks for the air hockey table.
So are we all just hanging out now?
While Julie decides that she has bodyguards playing at the arcade, Rose is just gonna come up behind Kyle and kind of just tap him on the shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
Finally.
What's up?
Do you have a second?
Yeah.
Okay. Rose just kind of like walks over to one of the corners of the arcade.
Yeah, Kyle follows. What's up? You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I wanted to what I said to you the other day was really fucked up, and I had absolutely no right to say what I said. and I'm sorry. It was really messed up, and I appreciate you trying to help me out yesterday, and David with with Andre. So my bad.
I'm I'm not mad about it. It just wasn't what I was expecting to hear at that moment. And like I don't think I don't know any reason why you would have wanted to hurt me there. And so really I've just been sort of like I don't know. I didn't know if it was just like a you didn't want me around sort of thing or like you know, I I really appreciate this. This puts my mind at ease because I'm just like I don't know. This week's been weird
Yeah,
to say the least.
yeah, this week has sucked. I don't know, Kyle, just sometimes I say the wrong shit because it's easiest way to end conversations, but you you didn't earn that. You didn't.
Well, you're not a bad person, so
Oh,
I'm, you know, like I know you didn't.
thanks, man. But yeah, so so besides that, I have some other news.
Hmm.
Uh
I can
Cuchillo's
kind of
home.
tell. Wait, what?
Cuchillo is back.
Wait, since when?
Apparently last night he called me 2 hours ago and he was very proud to let me know that he's been turned. He's a vampire.
Okay. So did he like ask to be turned?
It sounds like it. He called me and we had probably the most comprehensive conversation I've ever had with him. He just told me entirely too much. He said that he met up with Anthony and he wanted to be turned cuz he thought it was cool, and he said that he was hanging out with the vampires and apparently he killed some of them and they weren't cool with it, so he's kind of a lone agent.
Hang on. The He went missing the same day as the whole lacrosse team. Like I remember the lacrosse team sort of harassing him at the
The
party.
lacrosse team. Oh my gosh, that makes sense. Oh fuck. Okay, so
What? Wait, so like did he talk about them at all?
I didn't even ask. I was talking to Fuego about what happened because I was hoping that maybe I could find some info to help you find him. And Fuego
Oh,
mentioned
how's he doing?
something. He's not good. He's not good. He mentioned something about a party at their house, and Fuego didn't know anybody, but he mentioned that there were a bunch of girls there. That must be the lacrosse team. Oh my
So
god, they're still missing. I didn't even ask. I didn't even realize.
if what happened what I think happened, he's either got well, I don't even know why would you turn it yourself into a vampire?
He said he thought it looked fun.
Okay, so no good reason then. All right, good to know.
Yeah. Yeah. So he's staying at a friend's house that's close to his old place, but he's not at his old place. He's just hanging out with a friend, but he's definitely feeding.
That's not hanging out. That's just fucking. So you're telling me that Cuchillo is basically living in a human household, and everyone is essentially being held hostage. He's been feeding. What's he been feeding on?
He's eating people. And I mentioned to him that maybe he should try animals, and it sounded like I blew his mind, like he didn't even think about it. It wasn't even an option until I mentioned it on the phone.
Is this self-interest? This doesn't seem like self-interest. This seems like actively detrimental in every possible way.
I don't know. I have the number of his friend Lex, and I'm trying to figure out if maybe we should have a meeting with him, but I gotta be honest, Kyle, I can't stand the dude. Like, I really can't.
I always found he is abrasive, but I didn't realize that he was psychotic. Like, I didn't realize he was just like, yeah, it seems like my, opinions to him never mattered or whatever. Any of my input was just brushed aside 24/7. But the idea that we're the only people in this arcade, so at this point my volume has sort of gotten louder, and Juliana can probably hear me and be like, they're talking about Cuchillo, right? And is just still playing air hockey with herself. I can't. Why would he do this to his family?
I don't well, I don't know, but Fuego called me earlier today, and I think that he might have used some of his abilities on his family because they saw him earlier and they're apparently really thrilled that he's home. And I think Fuego is the only one of his family right now that isn't enraptured. I'm not sure, but I needed to let you know because I don't know what to do here. So whatever you say goes. However you want to deal with him, let me know and we'll figure it out.
Okay. It's David. I talked to David. I think he and I had a conversation about murder and not doing more of it, but just the one that had happened
What are you
with
talking about?
Aunt Andre at the Dreamies.
Oh,
Is like, does that count if they're mutating into an actual physical monster?
I don't
If
know.
you're already dead, can you be killed again?
I kind of feel like you don't murder something that's already dead. You just put it back in the ground where it belongs. But I don't think that that's something David would like to hear.
I don't think that's something that Fuego would like to hear either.
No, you're right. That's a little
I
messed up.
think the worst aspect of this is that his family is under the impression now, unquestionably, that they've been given back someone that had been lost. If anyone's going to take that away from them again, it's going to be us because we're the only people who know how to do anything. I think we should play it a little bit cooler than just, hey, let's meet up and then ambush immediately.
I don't know if we need to ambush him right away. He
I
might.
just don't know how to have a conversation with him.
I definitely don't know how to fucking do that. But just think about it.
Kyle is sort of walking out of the corner now to let Juliana in on this conversation. I feel like we can if we have the right leverage, but I can't imagine what that leverage would be.
I don't know if we need to kill him. It's different with this one. He You're right. There is some socio pathology going on there, but
Oh, do I want to do this? I could. I don't know if she would consider that leverage. But she's thinking about it. She's mulling it over in her mind. But continue.
Kyle will, while Juliana's staring off into space like deep in thought, Kyle's gonna go, while David was hanging out with me, I got a visit from an old uncle, or, well, godfather, to be. And he was also a vampire. He was just standing on my front porch, just sort of waiting for me to address him. And I did. I basically said fuck off because you know, haven't been around for forever when I need you and yada yada. That's not the point. The point is that in comparison to this and that, I know which one I prefer. So if you would like to have a conversation with someone who is going to be personable and isn't going to eat you and has figured it out already, maybe I should call him, because he's kind of been waiting for me to pay him a visit.
Well, what has your uncle been eating?
He's been eating animals.
Okay, well that is an option.
It is an option.
That's great. Why don't we maybe we talk to your uncle and maybe there's some options here that
Well, it isn't so much about being it being human blood. It's just the fact that the host needs to be alive in order for it to, or previously very recently alive, in order for it to be fulfilling. So
okay. But I mean this is a meat town. I'm sure like there's got to be places that are like bleeding cows at night or something and don't care about blood. It's if we want this to work, we might be able to make it work.
I think Cuchillo has options. The real question is, does he even fucking care? And if he doesn't care, what do we do about it?
But I feel like we're not going to know unless we talk to him.
I know. So we're not there yet, but I think we should consider that. It's also like, to be honest, he is kind of like an asshole, but like he's given me the time of day, which is more than I think. I think I owe him a little bit.
You don't have to know now. That's okay. But just when you think you're ready to make a decision, let me know and I think I can help figure out how to arrange this.
I don't know why I expected loyalty. Like, that's super weird of me to think like that was ever on the table here.
I don't know. Maybe that's a trait that you and David have in common. Just trying to hope that people will do the best thing.
Yeah, I mean, we were all running from our vampire teacher together, so
Yeah. But maybe if we have a vampire on our side, we can figure out where some of these other ones are, and that might make things a little easier.
I'll have to talk to Mac about this, because if there are as many rules around vampires that we've been having to do the guesswork about, Mac did offer to explain those, and I think if it's that complicated to where we need the spark notes from the horse's mouth, I don't think Cuchillo really knows what to do to make this work. I think if we said, hey, we have a support group for you, there is a place we can send you to make this work, you know?
Yeah, like I
Yeah.
said, it's your call. I'm gonna turn to Juliana. Julie, where is your friend? I feel like this is taking a long time.
Yeah, I've
Yeah.
been meeting a lot of weird friends today. Not you guys. You guys are my normal friends.
No, it's okay. I think we're all have enough
So
problems.
I kind of check my phone here. What time is it?
It's 11.
We'll give to around 2. If she doesn't show, then I guess she doesn't show, which
Who are you waiting for?
kind of be sad.
Yeah, who are you waiting for? What is their name?
Uh, 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 this person I met online.
She's from Canada. You would know her.
She's from Canada.
Does she go
Well,
to
that
our
could actually
school?
work.
Or does she go to a different school?
Uh, uh, she's an out of town friend.
Ah, so she goes to a different school.
Okay,
Yeah.
but you don't know their name?
Yeah, what's
I
their
have the
name?
name. I think her name is Exora, something like that. It's spelled XISORA.
This is like a gamer tag.
Julie, when you make friends with international students, it's nice to try to learn how to pronounce their name.
Yeah.
Ah,
Preferably before meeting.
I tried, but it's very hard to pronounce on internet.
Is that a last name or is that like?
It's a first name.
Okay.
Exora.
Exora. Okay. All right. Sure. You'd think you'd
Yeah,
respect
but-
people's names better considering that you write all the time, but it's whatever.
Well, I mean, writing doesn't really require pronunciation.
Well, sure, but if you're doing interviews and stuff, I'd at least hope that you're saying people's names right.
That's correct.
Julianna now just feels terrible about herself, and she is going to look around for something to make her feel better. Thanks.
So, do you know what they look like?
Really haven't had an updated picture.
Well, how would you know if they were?
Okay. I'm expecting her to look like what she looked like the last time we met, but it could be different.
This is a her.
Yes,
It's like an
this
old
is her.
friend.
Okay. Well,
By the way, DM, who wanted air hockey?
You.
in the air hockey against yourself? Are you serious?
You.
I just had to ask.
Oh my
Actually,
gosh.
no, you lost because you kept shooting it into the other goal.
But
Damn.
also won.
But also what?
Tie, if you think about it.
Tiebreaker.
All right. Where's Dance Dance Revolution?
My God, are you going to make me do that?
I was actually
Julianna's
about to
gonna
also
tear it
find
up.
DDR, so this is valid.
Yeah.
Look, in Julianna's defense, this is the one game that Dad does not allow anybody outside of Cameron to suck at. Not saying that she's good, she just can't suck.
Rose is gonna go to the DDR closest to the door and like the front windows and just kind of start playing and waiting for people to start coming into the arcade.
Does she show? I mean,
what time frame did you say you were going to give it to?
Till about 2:00, maybe 3.
2:00.
You're waiting like
Okay.
4 hours? Good gosh.
Waiting 4 hours for your date?
I mean, to be fair, it's a Sunday afternoon. There's not much else. Not
Okay.
like-
I mean, spending 2 hours at the arcade doesn't suck.
Yeah.
1:30 rolls past. Okay. 1:30 rolls past. Tai Lung, are you still here? I'm gonna say you guys are done eating by now. He's gonna take you to the arcade as well. Or directly to the arcade as well. Yeah.
This is just fun. I thought Ty was like expecting some kind of like fight training, but okay.
You need training?
No, I actually don't. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
This needs
Yeah,
training.
Ty is strapped in like combative sense and in gun sense. So yeah, Ty.
I love that Ty made fatal weapons for both vampires and werewolves, and yet wants to have that apply to himself.
Ty is a loose fucking
I
cannon.
don't think Ty or Cuchillo have thought about the practical vulnerabilities of becoming.
Yeah, so Lucian takes you, or like you guys show up to the arcade. He's still sitting in the car. I have a table here, and I'm just going to explain to you what we are and how this is going to work out. I'm going to lead the way. And he's going to hop out the car.
He sounds good. And then I follow him.
Julianna, you actually have like a small crowd around you, like watching you beating it up to some Dance Dance Revolution.
Damn, she's been doing this for like an hour.
Tai Lung, you are too enamored or like focused on Lucian. You barely
ass right now. Like, oh
yeah, you do not notice Rose, you don't notice Rose, Kyle, and Julianna, especially the crowd that she's surrounded by. He takes you like to like the second story where like people eat at, and there's like a booth. There's like a
It's an
row of booth.
elevation burger too.
Yeah, and he sits you down and he goes, "Before I get into this, just why? Why do you want to join our little nomad kind of deal thing that we got going on?"
Simple, really. I used to own this town a while ago. Now, shut up! You're not in this booth with me. So
Actually, hold on, wait. Are you bullshitting? Are you bullshitting him?
Yes.
I'm.
Well, yes and no, but more yes.
No, Tai genuinely thinks he runs this town because he's just that full of himself. What he really means by I run this town is that I kill people.
You know,
influential
like a murderer.
And Tai continues to say, that is until this vampire menace thing showed up and started taking a lot of clients away from me. And I just can't let that happen anymore. So, I either hunt them with my informal gaggle of friends and risk them dying as well, or I can find others down here. Others more capable.
Roll me charm.
Stronger. Yeah, okay. Okay.
See if he can beat his bullshit radar. That didn't count. Hold on.
Okay, I'm gonna roll again. 11?
Okay. He folds his arms, and he goes, well, we don't kill. Like, we don't kill anyone. You know, the less people that know about us, the better. There was only, like, maybe 1 or 2 incidents that we kind of got out of control, but we've stopped that now.
Permanently disfigured.
I say, what tamed you, puppy dogs?
No taming. So in Lucas, we move from town to town. We move from country to country. We don't stay in one place for too long. The less attention we have, the better. We can't just go around killing people for no reason. We do a little bit of bodyguard work here and there and gain a little bit of money. That's really about it.
How about if I could offer an end to your nomadic lifestyle? How about you start a territory with me?
He starts rubbing his neck and he goes, I don't know. So doesn't like to really stay in one place for too long. We don't really stay, or we didn't even fathom the thought of staying in one place.
Are you guys scared?
This isn't a fear thing. This is just, a personal thing. We just can't stay in one place for too long.
How about I offer you a place? A home. We carve out a territory here. And I have resources that can move us anywhere we want to as well. But as soon as we finish our business here, that needs to be finished, we can go.
Yeah, what kind of resources?
Weapons, plane tickets, anything you can imagine.
Are you pulling a Louis from Beastars right now?
Yeah, I am. You know what? Yeah, I think I am.
Totally.
Unintentionally. I think I am.
Lucian looks at you and he goes, I mean, I can talk to Stowe about it. She's kind of the head honcho. But if we can't stay here and we move, you have to move with us. You understand that, right?
I understand.
I'd already saw that you have a high threshold for pain, so this next part, you might really sit through this next part. I want you to pick a body part. I know I said I wanted your arm earlier. I was kidding, but I want you to pick a body part.
I'm gonna pull a Louis and I say, "How about one of my legs?"
Okay, just your leg.
I say yes.
Okay. I want you to go into those bathrooms over there and go into the very last stall, and I want you to wait for 5 minutes.
Okay. I shrug. And I go there. And I wait for 5 minutes.
What is my Dance Revolution crew doing downstairs right now?
I took a break. I grabbed a water from the vending machine because the crowd has gotten bigger and it's entirely too musty over here.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Kyle's trying to see if any of the crowd members look particularly interested in Julianna because
They're just they're
who her date is.
half of them look interested. The other half are just like waiting for their fucking turn.
In that case, Kyle's probably going to go up to Julianna at some point and be like, "Hey, I don't mean to interrupt. Yeah, you see those guys? Like those 8 dudes over there? They're all waiting for their turn."
I turn around and look at the 8 dudes. Are they glaring or something?
Yeah, you see a couple neckbeards looking at you, like, can we please have a turn? They're all just looking at you, like, arms crossed, pushing up their
Alright.
glasses.
So I assume I'm in like the top 6, right?
Beat the
Sure.
shit out of them, Julianna. Show them who's boss. They're fucking
So without even looking at the screen, I am entering my initials in the top 6.
What do you put in? You just put your initials?
I put Jewel. How many? It's like 3 letters, right? You can put in.
I'm gonna say it's 4.
Cool.
So you can put Jewel.
I put in Jewel, and I just give them this smug look as I do that.
Okay. Rose, where are you right now? Like,
I'm probably behind the crowd, trying to let some of that stuff air itself out, drinking a bottled water.
I enter my name, Jewel. I hop off. I collect all my tickets and just walk away.
okay. Rose, you hear someone trying to catch your attention from behind you. Like, you hear someone just going,
Oh, okay. I turn around.
you see Craig in a hoodie, and he goes,
Oh,
can I talk to you for a second?
yeah. Y- yeah, for sure. I'll follow him.
He like stands beside like a Mortal Kombat cabinet, and he goes, so I know you probably have like a lot on your plate right now, but you remember when I was telling you I was looking for my girlfriend?
Yeah. How's that going? Did you do the salt stuff I was telling you about?
Yeah, no, I did all of that. I think I know where she is, um, or I know where she might be, or I know where someone she's related to, like her sister. I know where her sister might be. Um, do you know a hospital?
I yeah, of course we only have one hospital. Yeah.
Yeah. I think her sister might be working at the hospital, and that might not be good for the hospital. So I was wondering, whatever, like, I know you're, like, I can see where you're with your friends and you're a kid, you have a lot on your plate. Um, you could come to the hospital with me and track her sister down.
Hang on. So you think, because you think that the sister was, you think the sister's a vampire too, right?
Yeah, her sister's a vampire. I don't know if my girlfriend's a vampire.
Okay, what's her sister's, what's her name? Her sister's name?
Holly. Her name's Holly.
Okay, and
The
gotcha.
twist.
Do you know if she is she, God damn you. Okay, okay, Rose just kind of takes a deep breath. Okay. I we should definitely go, but I don't think that going by ourselves is a good idea. Give me like a half hour and I'll try to collect some folks and we'll see if we can do this today.
Ooh,
Um
ooh, are we gonna kill some vampires?
Oh God.
oh, oh my gosh. Okay, well, I yeah, just meet me by the door in like 30 minutes. We'll figure something out. Just be careful, Craig.
No, I'll be here. Take your time.
Rose walks away and just starts chugging her fucking water.
Like it's a beer.
Like it's a beer. I guess she's gonna go try to find Kyle.
Kyle, where are
Right.
you at, my man?
With Juliana as she's counting her or munching her tickets.
This ain't Chuck E. Cheese.
Kyle's just like, he is kind of following behind, but yeah.
Okay, so has my friend shown up, or have I been stood up again? Well, technically I've been stood up before, but technically this would be. So have I been stood up?
It is now like 2:03. You've been set up.
Wow.
You'll get him next time.
Mission failed. We'll get him next time.
I'm a bit upset. Okay. Do I have enough tickets for a big plushie?
You have enough tickets for a spider ring. Like a bag full of spider rings.
That's bullshit.
So,
I feel cheated. Which I guess
if you earn enough tickets, you just get the bulk inventory in the back.
just like a fucking like tub of spider rings.
Yeah.
Fuck it. We're not even
Here's
spending
an industrial pound.
We're not even spending the tickets. We're fucking saving them.
With 3,000 more, you can get one of the life-size sticky hands.
I guess Juliana is then looking at Kyle, and in a big defeated voice, she goes, "All right, let's go home."
Okay.
Or well, technically, we're done. You're dropping me off. Well, actually, wait. Where is Rose?
Where are you?
Well, Rose would probably appear on the scene.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm right behind Kyle.
Oh,
Hey.
Oh, yeah. Apparently my friend stood me up. I think. I'm not sure. Anyway.
Oh.
Yeah.
Canada's far, man.
Well, that sucks. Yeah. I mean, it's okay. Maybe they just got lost or something. You can always text them later.
It was the other slugs.
Anyway,
lost in the cyberverse.
Anyway, let's go home so I can get you what you need.
Yeah, I definitely need that, but I also might have some more good news.
Ooh, like what?
I met a dude at McCreamy's like a couple days ago who knows that.
Wait, are you talking about
he's
Craig?
Experienced a vampire attack. Yeah, like you know Craig.
I mean, I've met him before. But...
Yeah. Craig is here. He so basically
Craig?
his.
Wait, out of character question.
Craig...
Does Craig work at McCreamy's?
Yes.
Yeah, Craig works at McCreamy's.
Oh,
he's the guy that was like, "Can we please take your picture off the fucking wall?"
Oh, and Juliana goes, "Yeah, I know of Craig."
Pay attention in math class, Tristan. Jeez. And yeah, so he's here. His girlfriend tried to bite him a couple days ago, and apparently his girlfriend's sister and
No. I'm sorry. I,
His sister.
yeah, no. His girlfriend's sister tried to bite him.
Oh,
Yeah.
gotcha. Okay. So his girlfriend's sister, and I think it's Holly.
Julianna,
And
remind me again who she is.
our teacher, big
The teacher from the
lady who
library.
tried to eat me.
Oh,
Literally the first vampire we've dealt
It's been
with.
a while
oh,
since I've seen her. I hope she's doing well.
detention. Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah, it kind of sucks for
Well,
Craig.
right now she's working at the hospital.
Oh, fuck. I mean, good for her, maybe?
I don't think so. I've been getting a lot of reports from my folks about people with scratches and bites over there,
you
and
think she's draining some of the terminal patients or something?
she was definitely some kind of maybe a spy or something at the school, and now all of a sudden she's at the hospital. Like, this is very Team Rocket.
That is
you know what I
super
mean?
Team Rocket. I was just
Wow, that's an actual reference that works.
Yeah,
actually,
Yeah.
to be fair, Team Rock.
Yeah, I know. I know things. This is what they do. So I think Craig is asking for help. It feels like something he wants to deal with now, but it's up to y'all because
well, let's go see the man.
We've had a day.
Hang on. Like, he's ready. He's here, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna start walking over to like the exit doors of the arcade.
I follow.
You see Craig like standing outside, just standing there waiting, like
Craig?
like an NPC. Hey, how's it going?
Hi. It's going.
This is Kyle, and you know that one.
Oh wow! Thanks for the nice introduction there.
Yes, we've brought the milkshake champion. We're all.
It's not an
very
introduction.
humbled.
He definitely knows you.
Yeah, we don't.
I know.
Okay, we can leave, McCreamy's out of this for now. I will deal with you later. Right now, I feel like we have, bigger fish to fry.
Yes, tell us.
I don't. So yeah, my girlfriend's sister is a vampire. She tried to attack me, and she tried to attack my girlfriend, and my girlfriend went looking for her. Now she's missing. I don't know if she's dead, turned, or still missing. And now Holly is, her sister is working at the hospital. So I feel like if I don't deal with her now, it'll get worse, and then more people will turn, and then I'm farther away from looking for my girlfriend. It's a whole thing.
So what's the plan, Craig?
That's the thing. I don't have a plan, but it seems like you guys, from what I've heard, have dealt with them.
What do you mean? What have you heard, Craig? What is happening?
I mean, Craig, you may have witnessed us murder a vampire outside of your establishment. That was.
Oh, Craig wasn't there.
Craig, on your day off, we definitely murdered a vampire at your establishment. But that does not mean we have well thought out plans. So,
I mean,
if you could fill us in on what you know about this hospital and what she's doing there, beyond.
So
where did you hear? What do you know?
No, I was going there to see if if Holly was admitted there, by maybe a good Samaritan, and then I saw Holly, but she dyed her hair. She looks different now, trying to blend in.
Full undercover in this hospital. Cool.
Yes.
She has to go somewhere at the end of the day, unless she's just hiding out.
Wait, hold on. Is she there now?
I don't know. Probably, maybe not. I don't know her fucking schedule. I just saw her.
I was gonna say, I think first off, I think the hospital
Craig,
I wonder.
would you
It's
like to
weird.
talk to a vampire who is personable?
Do you know one?
I do know one, actually. And he's willing to give us the lowdown on whether or not, you know, like what powers might come about in other people and stuff. It's just something that we can use to arm ourselves and defend against this, or deal with it.
Craig, listen. Yesterday was a perfect storm. If there weren't 6 of us and
Some good dice.
a really well-planned location, it probably wouldn't have worked out as well as it did. So I think we want to investigate Holly for sure, but we can't just do it willy-nilly right now. Maybe we should meet up later and try to think of an actual plan.
Wait, there's 6 of you.
Yeah,
Is there
Where's
6
the
of
other?
us?
Where's the other 3?
exactly. I think everybody's really burnt out from last night. To be honest, I'm not feeling super great after getting yeeted into a fucking bush. Thanks for checking on me, everybody,
Oh,
also.
yeah,
But but it hasn't even been a full day. I think we all kind of need to recoup and we'll make that our next priority for sure. What's your number?
Yeah, Craig, what's your number?
I have it.
Why do
Sure
you
looks-
have
Why
my
do you
number?
have it?
Why do you have Craig's personal number?
You shouldn't have my number.
You shouldn't have his number at all.
Okay, fine. I don't. I wanted to, but I don't.
No, like I'm asking it
Yeah,
in game.
in-game.
Do you have his number?
Do I have? Is this? Are you allowing this, Dia?
I'm asking you.
All 3 of us in game are like, why do you have my number? Why do you have this man's
have his
number?
number?
So,
Oh,
yeah.
I didn't.
Yeah, so like, if you're here, if you're there that frequently, I feel like somehow you've gotten his number.
Well,
through,
it
like,
was an
who else works
investigative
at
pursuit
Oh,
that turned
what would I
into
have to investigate Craig for? I mean,
Anyway,
He's
you
got
have
a-
his
more
number.
milkshakes.
Yeah, you have his number for some reason. So
I,
yes, you have
I
Craig's
read it off. 202
You don't need
535.
Number.
No.
5555.
Yes.
To
Okay.
answer your question, Craig, Diane at the bar told me.
Damn it, Diane.
I'll have a talk with her on Monday. Whatever.
That is grossly inappropriate. But
Listen. Okay. Why don't you guys just meet me at my house? This is probably the only appropriate time to have 18-year-olds at my house, but you guys come to my place. We'll make a plan. Bring more people if you can. He like takes out it. Not so recently because I'm kind of focused on one thing right now. So
that's fair.
I need to keep a clear head. He takes out like a piece of paper from his hoodie pocket and he writes down his address and he gives it to you, Rose. He's like, if you guys can, meet me back at my house. We'll figure this shit out.
listen, Craig, just we are gonna figure it out. I don't want you waiting for us all day. You've already done a lot of recon. Take it easy, and we'll probably get in touch with you Monday when we still have a decent amount of daylight. Because it's the afternoon now. If we try to go and collect everybody, by the time we all get together, it'll be nighttime, and that's not the move.
See, I was right when I said you guys know more than I do. So I'm gonna take that noted in my brain now.
Craig, do you want a water gun?
No,
No, I mean, sorry. These have holy water in it.
Yes, Craig.
This
Trust Kyle. He knows what he's doing. Yeah, it's good. It's good shit. It's holy water. It's legit.
Yeah, I'll take one.
This is like stuff you can make at home too. Do you want like the blessing as well?
I'm agnostic. So
no, I know. Me too. I guess.
An agnostic teen priest? Wow.
Yeah, agnostic teen priest is also a good band name. But what I mean is, like here, Kyle just pulls out like a photocopied little strip of paper that he cut with scissors, like, and it reads kind of like a fortune cookie, but it's just the whole prayer that you copy texted me, and I'm like, just say this over any amount of water, you know, doing sort of like the Star Wars Force hand things, then it works. Like, I guess you can add some salt, you know, or vinegar or something, but like,
cool. No, I'll definitely try that. Yeah, we'll meet back, at my place on Monday. You guys, take it easy. Like I shouldn't. You guys know. You guys killed a vampire.
well,
That's more than I've done. So.
No, it's not.
No, you've done plenty. You've done plenty. It's okay. Just take it easy. Don't go to the hospital by yourself.
This isn't about slaying monsters. This is just about. Well, so you're. Yeah, exactly.
Cool. Well, like again, thank you guys. I'm gonna head home. Guys, keep in touch, and I'll see you Monday. And he walks off to his car.
See you, Craig.
He does not look back at you.
Oh. Yeah, we've never really seen eye to eye. Weird.
I wonder fucking
Dude,
why.
You fucking drink him out of house and home.
How? First
With
off,
that gut of yours.
How often do you go to McCreamy's?
Too fucking many.
Let's see.
Your blood must be made out of whey.
How many Fridays are in a year?
See,
Too
now
many.
if you have to ask that question, that's too many.
Okay, you know what? No, let's go. Let's go. I want my disc.
You've
Let's
had
go.
52
And Rose starts
milkshakes
snapping
a
her
year?
fingers.
No, more like on Fridays. So
your
Oh,
white blood
like-
cells are
35?
vanilla.
No, you're too regular of a regular customer. You're gonna have to leave people
What do you mean
alone.
by regular?
Like a regular customer.
No, I mean,
like
I'm sure she's pretty regular drinking milk.
Look.
Milkshakes.
Look, my mom can't explain it either. For some reason, I just have
That
this
was the
very
best
high
joke of the night.
metabolism.
I think it was kind of shitty.
By the way, I get a whole bunch of more milkshake flavors. I get chocolate sometimes, cookies and cream.
I don't,
yeah.
Juliana, the way I do not care
Missing
about
the
you
point.
tormenting this man. I want to get the CD now, please.
Whoosh,
Okay,
you hear that? That's the sound of it going over your head.
She, I guess. Wait, Kyle's still driving the Fallon Ty's SUV, right?
No, I'm not. Ty fucking
No.
no car.
Damn.
I have a bike.
I was about to say, fuck. We did roll. Okay, we all hop on.
Wait, hold on. You guys are outside. You guys know what Ty's car looks like, right?
Yeah, we do.
Ah, we just drove in it.
Oh yeah,
So
you
we're
guys
all
do
walking to the parking lot like, I guess I can fit 3 people on my bike, and then we just see Ty's car like, when did you get here?
Yeah.
Do we really even feel like dealing with this? Let's be fair. Let's be real.
That's a perfect segue too. So you're in the bathroom, Ty.
Getting a blow dinger.
No, you're in the bathroom. You hear someone come in, and you hear someone lock the door, and you hear Lucian say, "Okay, this is gonna sound sort of gay. I need you to take your pants off."
I start gay panicking, and I'm like, what? Why?
I don't want to ruin your pants. Please just take your pants off.
Wait, what are we gonna do?
Don't ask questions. Just take your pants off.
I kind of like sigh a little bit, and then I start taking my pants off.
As you're taking your pants off, you can kind of see through the bottom of the stall door clothes flying into the corner. You can assume that he's throwing his clothes off.
And he goes, wait. You're getting naked too? What is happening?
I don't want to ruin my clothes either. Stop asking questions. We need to get this over with.
Ty's heart is like beating 100 miles per hour. Like this is a legitimate gay moment for him that he's like.
He goes dead silent in the bathroom, and you just hear like heavy panting, grunts and moans, and like really loud bone pops and like cracks. It almost sounds like he's in distress. And then like it just goes completely quiet again.
I say, Lucian, yoo-hoo, are you there?
You hear like heavy footsteps. You see like two humanoid paw like feet like under like the door of your stall.
I freeze.
And if you see feet above like the door, you see two brown pointed ears.
I'm like,
Pointed ear. And
I say, oh, that's cute.
You say that?
Yeah, I say, oh, that's cute.
Roll me charm.
Ooh, 8, nice.
He hears that, and he just swings the bathroom door open, and you see this beautiful beast.
I made the right decision. Oh, this is so cute. Oh, that is cute. That is the cutest thing I've ever seen. Ty's face goes from like shocked to impressed to like hazy, like a lust sort of look.
Gay.
Gay, very gay, like uncontrollably gay.
Grandpa, tell us about your first time. Well, a werewolf walked into the bathroom.
I reach out to like touch his chest. Like just in awe.
Dude, you're super gay.
I'm super gay. This is 2 dudes in a bathroom. I'm allowed to be as gay as I want.
Yeah. As soon as you start to raise your hand towards his chest, he starts to like do a very low growl. He like puts your hands aside with his muzzle. He points to your leg.
I kind of like lift it off of the ground and I like offer it to him.
Roll me your brawn.
Brawn? Oh no. Yeah. Okay, 5. Do I need to roll well on this?
I know you're good at taking pain, but I don't think you've ever experienced a werewolf bite. So I want to see how well you sit through this or how fast you pass out. You rolled a 5?
Yeah. Do I need to, because I have one more adversity token. Should I use it?
If you want to use it, you can.
Okay, yeah. It's the last minute. Okay, so that's a 14.
He very fast, like he just chomps down on your thigh, and you're able to stifle your scream a bit.
I kind of go like, oh.
Yeah,
like
but
that.
you're also in gay panic, so it kind of comes out in a moment. Roll me a flat d5. I want to see if you pass out.
Okay. Oh, 1.
Yeah, you pass out.
Okay.
and then we'll pick off from when Tai Lung comes to.
Gotcha.